August 28th, 1965. Dear Diary, today was my first day of orientation at Wellesley College. Since I planned out my schedule already, I decided to meet my professors.
Wow, have you planned out your schedule for the next 4 years?
September 1st, 1965. Dear Diary, today I attended my very first class at college. It was a 300-level political science seminar that I got special permission to register for. I was surprised that other people were so quiet in class. Well, on page 242 of Discipline and Punish, Foucault makes the point that the panopticon creates a self-policing environment, removing the need for the metaphorical guards or any regime to use violent coercion.
We're not covering Foucault until December.
Oh, well, I guess that means I'm 11 weeks ahead in the readings.
Also, Discipline and Punish isn't going to be published for another decade.
October 12th, 1965. Dear Diary, I offered to host a study session for some classmates today. No one came. December 2nd, 1965. Dear Diary, we finally got to that Foucault reading. I really had a lot to contribute. So really, we all perpetuate the idea of the panopticon in our daily lives. Every time we limit ourselves to a certain discourse, we are truly visionary the way Foucault's model likens the modern school to the traditional structured prison life through efficiency and functional power.
Okay, I guess class is over. Have a good weekend.
I will. December 14th, 1965. Dear Diary, today I went to the Open Senate meeting. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get involved in college government in some way. December 20th, 1965. Dear Diary, it's almost the end of my very first semester at Wellesley, and today I had a really productive conversation with my advisor. Thank you so much for agreeing to meet with me during finals. I already turned everything in, but I just wanted to run some ideas about my future by you and maybe get your take on them.
Well, you're only just a first year, so no need to worry about that yet. But I know you're going to do great things. You could be a lawyer, or a CEO, or President of the United States if you set your mind to it.
Pre-recorded from Wellesley College, you're watching BoobTube.
What's on the BoobTube?
Welcome to Wellesley College Television's BoobTube. I'm Jelena Keenley.
And I'm Tabia Smith.
The Wellesley Blue Crew team won its 8th consecutive Seven Sisters title against Smith, Mount Holyoke, Bryn Mawr, and Simmons.
Wait, that's only 5.
No one ever said women were good at math. Students have been confused by a new career guidance company called Talify, which sent out an initial message and then a follow-up email, all ending in the signature, "Sent from my small screen. Please excuse any typos." So fuck you, whoever told Talify that all it takes to seem like a trustworthy adult for our generation is a little bit of technological ineptness.
Alums will be returning to campus to watch the presidential election results and to celebrate if Clinton wins, or if Trump wins, to organize the underground resistance. Recently, a female MIT student posted in a frat Facebook page about easy Wellesley chicks.
Look, we here at Wellesley are busy trying to preserve democracy, trying to get into med school, and trying to work enough to pay off our L-table tabs. But yeah, we pull bitches when we want to. You mad? And now, a word from our sponsors.
Here at Wellesley College, about 45% of juniors choose to study abroad in the average year. This, however, is not the average year. With the possibility of a Trump presidency looming, 100% of juniors and sophomores and seniors and freshmen, 100% of Wellesley College students have elected to get the hell out of our country for this coming term. You can easily go to Canada. Or, if that's a bit too close for Trumpfort, try one of our hundreds of other approved locations. To help you make an informed decision on how best to flee this political hellscape, let's hear some testimonials from students who are currently abroad.
Hi, as you can see, I am definitely studying abroad in Beijing, China right now. Trump has no need of ever coming anywhere near here. We already have a wall.
Hello, I've been studying fungal populations in this cave in Venezuela for the past year. This is my first contact with the outside world. What is a Trump?
Good day, mate. Welcome to the land down under. Down here, we got big spiders. I was lost in the outback for 3 days and survived off of kangaroo jerky. And last night I realized the toilets go the wrong direction here. Just like the USA's political climate.
Hello from the UK, where everything is still in English, but we're kind of fucked here too.
Come here, Americans. In Canada, we have maple syrup, lake and swim in, 1 day of summer, and squirrels are police.
You know what they say, everything's bigger in Texas.
Texas isn't a different country.
It's not?
So come on down today and we'll help you find the best place to run away to. As for the rest of us remaining here, God, Hillary, help us all.
And now, a moment of silence for the 2016 presidential election.
Human yeast infection, Donald Trump quoted saying that all minorities are sneaky benefit whores. Racist bag of Cheetos, slapping President Obama in the face. Ted Cruz's dead shark eyes, the nutcracker. Is Hillary in town? That's not true. But you believed us, didn't you?
And now, a word on the Libertarian presidential candidate Gary Johnson from our very own New Mexico correspondent, Elena Purcell.
Though Gary Johnson's numbers are falling throughout the rest of the United States, he's still polling in the double digits in New Mexico. Look, fellow New Mexicans, I get it. We have a lot of state pride and we like to rep our famous exports. But what the fuck is wrong with you? A lot of you supporters were still learning your ABCs during Gary's term as governor. So let's do a quick review. During his term as governor, Gary vetoed 750 bills, which is more than all other 49 governors combined. New Mexico lawmakers reported that Gary was more interested in discussing his fitness routine instead of actual policy. And currently, things aren't much better. Gary doesn't know what Aleppo is. Gary doesn't think that's a problem. Gary doesn't even know who Harriet Tubman is. Look, there is less than a 1% chance that Gary Johnson can win the election. So don't waste your vote on a man who would lose before the first commercial break on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Thanks, Elena. And now, Georgie on the street.
Hey Wellesley, I am here at Lulu a few days before Election Day, and a lot of people are focusing on the presidential election right now, but actually there are a lot more things at stake at the local level. So I wanted to talk to some people and find out what they know about that. That's your ballot? Oh my god, that's so exciting! Wait, I love this stamp. What state are you from?
This one. Minnesota. New Hampshire. New York. Kentucky. Pennsylvania.
What propositions are on your state ballot?
Proposition. One was about school, one was about horses, one was about weed.
Actually, none.
There are none. Kentucky doesn't actually have any proposition questions. Kind of fucked this one up. I looked up the state people, the district people, the national people. Yeah. The ballot question, I totally forgot about and just no.
Did you have to vote on any local officials and things like that?
Yeah, so many. And I only knew 2 people, so I just voted for the Democrats. One of them didn't have anyone running for the school board position, so I wrote in Abraham Lincoln.
My friend is from Georgia. She had to vote for coroner. She was like, can I write myself in as coroner? Did you do your research on those before voting?
I asked my mom about them.
Moms know everything. Basically, ballots are super easy to screw up, apparently, and some states don't even have propositions to vote on. Strange. Thanks to everyone who went out and voted or mailed in their ballots. See you on the other side. Back to the studio.
And now, the only way to recover from the longest 16 months in American history.
Thanks for joining us on BoobTube.
Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And most importantly,
stay perky.
What's on the BoobTube? What's on the BoobTube?
Halloween is over. So America, you can take those decorations down now. No? Really? Sticking with those?